I believe this is going to be the last riddle. Here we go. How would you rearrange the letters in the words new door to make one word? Note there is only one correct answer. You're going to make one word out of the words new door. Okay. Here we go. So these were the practice problems for you. Hopefully you've been successful. We'll see how it goes. We've got square cross sections perpendicular to the x-axis, and that means we're integrating with respect to x. We've already had this base in one of the earlier problems, and so we know that the limits of integration are from -1 all the way to 2. Okay, so we want total volume, and the total volume will be the integral from -1 to 2, and we need the area of one face, and we know the cross sections are squares. We know what the base is, and the base has a length of x. Let's just write it in order. -x squared plus x plus 2. So that right there is the area, or the length of the base, and the area then of one face would be, since they're square faces, -x squared plus x plus 2 squared. So we want to find the volume. We want the area of one face, -x squared plus x plus 2 squared, area of the face multiplied by the thickness of that cross section, and that answer is about 8.1. Okay, hopefully you were successful there. 8.1. So check your integral, check your limits of integration, and as long as yours match this, then your answer should match that answer right there. Okay, let's move on. Now, interestingly enough, this second one came with a little Edison flag, a little green and yellow. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, hopefully you drew a flag on yours as well. Something inspired me to do that. Nevertheless, here we have our cross section. Cross sections are equilateral triangles and are perpendicular again to the x-axis. So we're going to be integrating with respect to x. We've again already used this cross section, or sorry, this base of a circle. Check the earlier videos if you don't know how to find the equations for the top half and the bottom half of the circle. And we definitely need that length of that base of the equilateral triangle, which would be the top curve minus the bottom curve, which gives us 2 times the square root of 4 minus x squared. There is the length of the base. So we move on over here because we really want the area of the face. And the area of the face is half of the base times the height. Well, half of the base, that's convenient because the 2 goes away. 2 times the radical divided by 2 just gives us the radical. And we talked about the 30, 60, 90 right triangles. The shorter leg of this right triangle is then multiplied by a radical 3 to get to the length of the longer leg of this triangle right here. So we need the height of the triangle, and so we get the area of the face is half of the base. I should have just written that down, but half of the base is right there, 4 minus x squared times the height, and I'm going to have to move that down here, radical 3 times square root of 4 minus x squared. Cleaning that up a little bit, the 2's cancel and we get radical 3 times, and then we have 2 radicals that have the same thing inside. So right there is our area of our face. Hardest part of the problem. And now we're ready to find our total volume. So the total volume is equal to the integral from -2 all the way to +2, and the volume of one cross section, area of the face, multiplied by the thickness of that cross section, and we should get 18.475. 18.475. And that is it for tonight. Congratulations, you just got those last two problems right. I'm confident in you. Have a great night. Oh, by the way, answer to the riddle. How do you rearrange the letters in the words new door to make one word? It's just one word. You probably already got that. If anybody has any really good riddles, send them to me. I'll put them on the videos.